Still on 1/3 efficiency less here. Broken silky blade. Oh, 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 oh. Specific instructions from Dylan to make use of this shelter material. That's what we do then, just when the rain's coming down. Folks, the Irish winter has come. Folks, inside the shelter, it's cozy. I tried recording a time lapse there, but SD card was cool. Anyways, shelter is about finished. Inside it, it's quite cozy. It's time to light that fire now. So it's redemption time actually, because I brought one match again. Got my fire material ready, and let's get the tinder down. Got my honeysuckle bark, and coarse moss. It's a close call again. We got fire in the shelter. Folks need to process loads and loads of firewood. Yeah, I actually brought the Opinel of Dylan as a backup. Why not use that? Yeah folks, it's dinner time, and for the first time I'm gonna try out my new one-man cooking set, lightweight titanium canteen set. Let's not talk about the price. Pot hanger setup, yes. Make a bit. Yeah, let's make some tea. Nice one. So on that side of the shelter, the cover layer is not so thick. On this side, I put most of it. I think it can even do with a little more. Still feel a little breeze coming from this side, but on the other hand, that keeps the airflow going and it's not getting so smoky here. But seems to work out great, everything for now. Dinner. What have we? We have barley today, and we have some vegetables. Okay. Cover on. course, there's not yet a nice hanger on this one. So we have to find a safe place on the fire. Yeah, that seems to do well there. Yeah, my firewood is a little wet. It burns not so easy. It is a bit unfortunate. But at least it doesn't burn too quick, you know, in the shelter. High flames, you don't want that. Just a bit of your shelter and you have a tea. Oh man, it is cozy here, folks. I'm really enjoying myself. This ain't no survival anymore. Anyways, I brought my food, so can't really call it survival anyways, but man, tea is really nice. The cook setup worked great. Approved. Got a bunch of firewood drying here for the time being. However, you know, with these shelters, we've seen it in Alone. If you have a fire in your shelter, and especially a small one like me, you really have to be careful, because this wall shelter can potentially be a fire hazard, you know. Now it's not the biggest deal because everything is still soaking wet, but you're gonna stay here for multiple days with the fire on. Things burn down if you're not careful. We've seen it in Alone. A few times people there burn the whole shelter down. If I want to use this for the long term, this wall I could completely put full with cop. Now I use some mud here, especially on the outside. But you know, this mud also consists of organic matter a lot. Wouldn't be the best, I'd say. But it shouldn't be too bad now anyway. Have to be careful with this firewood pile here, you know. If this is going to burn, it'd be quite hard to escape this thing. You know, I can probably just push through the wall here. But I have to go all around here if I want to go to the entrance. Yeah, I have a bunch of firewood, even more here around the corner. Should be enough. I mean, we're going very efficient now. Not much firewood to keep me warm here. Okay, I'm gonna chill for a little bit more, and then it'll be bedtime. Okay folks, it is bedtime. Morning folks, it's been a good night. Shelter did well. It's been cozy. I went through almost all of my firewood. Didn't have that many, but yeah, burnt efficient. My feet were a little cold, you know, further away from the fire, but not too shabby. Had some good sleep. Yeah, let's have a look outside how the shelter actually looks. You missed out on that a little bit yesterday. Considering the cover, the outside, mostly spruce bells. Only the bottom layer used the fern stuff of Dylan, but that makes it nice and thick and insulating. But here on the top, where there's no ferns on the outside, you can see through and you feel a little draft. So I would definitely put some more stuff on top of it even more. Yeah, here above the fire, the wood held out well. I tried to use some green wood there, and of course the mud. You know, like I said last night, for the long term you might definitely want to put a layer of cop on there, because you know, fire hazard with this kind of shelter is really a point of attention. Folks, thanks for watching. Check out my debris hut survival. It's a little different from here without a fire, just in a pile of leaves. If you haven't already done so, check out the shelter battle in which I built the first part of this shelter with Dylan. Here we are, 3 hours before sunset.
Yellow weather warning, sleet, snow, muck and skotter.
After our first shelter battle in the Polish rain, it's time for Shelter Battle 2.0. Consider supporting us on Patreon. Very much appreciate and help this weekly uploads going. Next week, Smooth Gefixt is back again on the Smooth Gefixt Friday.